All right, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again, Jimislash. All right, we won't do that, but I am back. Got some knives to look at. I don't know, I didn't count them. I should have counted before. There's like 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 12. A bunch of my favorite knives from 2020. Now, these are new to me kind of knives. So if you're like, yeah, those are from 2019. All right, therapy. Let's get into this.
Please hold. Jimislash. Please hold. Please hold for Jimislash.
Okay, so we're gonna check out some knives that are my favorite new acquisitions. They should be really, most of them pretty close to 2020 knives. I'm scanning the area and it looks like, I think, except for maybe 1 or 2, but they're all new to me from 2020. Can you see that? There's a shadow over here. Gotta move that knife out of the way. I don't want to give a little prequel or anything. Then y'all won't watch the video. All right, this isn't one of those videos where I can say, okay, if you want to watch it, this is the thing. But yeah, all these knives are awesome. So if you look in the comments and somebody says, yeah, that knife's not awesome, they're lying and they're spies out to get me. Okay, let's get started here. And I just want to check them out. And I'll tell you what, now it's going to seem like I have, there's definitely, you know, especially in the channel history, if you've been a part of the channel for any time, you know I have a certain cant, a bend, sort of a sway towards a certain type of knife, even a certain company. And it's definitely not changed this year, especially since that company is apparently, man, they have knocked the poop out of some good knives this year. But that's not going to stop us anyways. Dadgum, I just realized this might as well be a Cold Steel commercial. Yeah, but we're still going to do it anyways. Let me see. All right, I'm going to start with the Cold Steel. This is one of my more recent reviews. This is the Cold Steel Kiridashi. Just a really cool knife. Very useful. I've carried this a little bit since I got it. Used it a bunch here at the desk. And it's super useful for opening things. And just, it's a great knife. And the price is going to be really good on this thing. And I think you're going to like it. Check that out. Check that out. Let me get my glasses on. I haven't done this in a while. I forget I need glasses. Little tiny writing. So you got, I don't even know what kind of steel it's on here. I got to read the box. So you got 4034 stainless steel. Not super steel, but it works. I think we tested this thing. I think we stabbed it and chopped it and did all kinds of stuff with it. So this is a good knife. It's not just a fun knife. It's a good knife to carry. I'll leave that there. Might eventually have to close up some of these. All right, we're going to go to a non-Cold Steel here. This right here, if you follow the channel or the group, you know I love this Benchmade here. I think this is from late last year, but for me it was this year. So I've been carrying the mess out of this thing. This is one of my favorite knives, maybe of all time, as far as pocket time and use and everything. I used it enough to where I had to resharpen that 20 CV steel. That's a lot of use for me. That's opening boxes, cutting things, doing stuff around the house, and I really used it a whole bunch. It wasn't totally dull, but I just wanted to get it resharpened. And of course now it's razor sharp again. But just an awesome, awesome knife. this is one of the more expensive users. I mean, you can tell I was sharpening a pencil on that thing, you see? So I'm really using my stuff here. I'm getting into the swing of things. No Safe Queens 2020. Hashtag not true at all. All right, so this is a great knife, this Benchmade. What number is on this? I forget the number. What? It's the bug out, but I forget the specific serial number on that bug out. I think I have the box here. Hold on one second. Let me check this mountain of stuff. It is the 1901, the 5351901. They're really hard to find, and they're getting really expensive out there. All right, what else are we gonna look at here? I don't want to go too quickly. I don't want to go too slowly. Let me know. Here, now this one, I had a really good initial review on this. This is the Double Safe Hunter. You put that lock on there, and you are just seriously, you're double safe. This thing, that lock back, it's Andrew Demko lock back. With this on there, it's practically a fixed blade. I know that sounds weird. Not practically a fixed blade, but it's as strong as any knife you're gonna get out there, especially in that price range. And I beat the mess out of this thing. Just beat it up and kept beating on it. This is, and it didn't do anything to it. The only problem was it got a little bit of back and forth wiggle, and that's where the issue started coming up. Remember, I went and I tried to take care of it, and the pivot started spinning. Contacted Cold Steel, and they were like, yeah, it's going to spin on you. And it was just not a long ordeal, just kind of disappointing thing from them as far as their attitude towards that spinning pivot. But that doesn't mean I don't love this knife, and it's kind of an easy fix. If you want to, if you have a vise or anything, you just kind of pry that pivot or pry that scale out a little bit till it pinches that pivot, and this thing will screw in tight, and then it's locked up again. So there's a little bit disappointing attitude from Cold Steel. The knife is not disappointing to me whatsoever. For the price you can get on this knife, you stick this in, you know, like in your first buck knife. You give this to a kid for his first knife, and it's gonna be indestructible, and he's gonna keep this knife, and he'll have this, if he takes care of it like your buck knife, he'll have this thing forever, be able to use it whenever he needs it out in the field or whatever. I love it, and definitely gonna be getting some more probably for Christmas knives for nephews and whatnot for that. Just a really great Cold Steel knife there. Alrighty. Might move this Kiridashi up a little bit so we can get some room in here. Alright, let's go non-Cold Steel here. This is the Hog Deca. And I think this has been out a little bit longer than this year, but this one's new to me, and this thing's amazing. This is as good as any bench-made axis lock out there. And if you're comparing it to something like the Bug Out or the Grip, it's right there. This is like a slimmed out 20 CV awesome grip. And for the price you're getting a 20 CV grip for, you can't hardly beat it. I mean, there's nothing different from this than a Griptilian, except for maybe it fits better in the hand. It's slim. It's more pocket friendly. Just a great, great knife. This is my second one, actually. The first one went somewhere else. But still awesome knife. Hog Deca. If you're going to get one, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed. If you're looking at one of these thinking, well, how does it compare to a Benchmade? It's right there, if not better. I mean, it's just awesome. And I've used this one too. Been having some pocket time with this one. It's hard to get this one out of the pocket. I did have my, I don't have my 3V bailout is because I can't find it. So imagine the 3V bailout is in here as well. I can't find it. I may have lost it. Man, I like that knife. It just now dawned on me why it wasn't here. All right. If you see it, call this number. No, I don't have a number to call. Actually, I do. If you want my private number, just email me and I'll give you a private number that could or could not be me. If you hear me answer like this, it's me. It's just probably Thursday. Anyways, keep going. This knife. Oh, man, for the price you're going to pay for this knife. Oh, this knife. You hear it? You want to hear it again? I know you do. If you're watching this channel, you know you want to hear it again. So this shotgun rack. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that thing's still dirty. You should probably lick it. Lick it. Oh, yeah, it tastes like Cold Steel. Mm. All right. Did I lick it enough? No. Nobody's going to want to touch my knives. That's how you do it. All right. So the SR1 Light. Oh, I think these are like $60 or something crazy like that. This thing is a monster. I think we tried to destroy this one too. Man, this thing is such an awesome knife. Oh, this is an awesome knife. This is just one of those knives. Ugh. This is more Jimislash knife than any of these knives. Look at that thing. Ugh. Man, I like this knife. I had this in a bag and I just forgot how much I liked it. Haven't had it out in a while, but man, this thing's awesome. So yeah, the SR1 Light, just if you like SR1 or if you can't afford the big SR1 and you're looking for something that's very comparable, this thing's a monster. Now it's 8CR13, but I think we tested that, and most of y'all ain't gonna get through 8CR13, so don't worry about that. And this thing is gonna hold up nicely for you, especially that lock and just the beastly feel of that thing. Just amazing, amazing knife. So we got the Kiridashi, the Bug Out Limited Edition, the Double Safe Hunter, the Hog Deca, and this one here, the SR1 Light. Oh man! All right, now this one may have been out for a while, but this is new to me as well, and I want you to check it out. Now, if you guys go back, you're like, you reviewed that back in 2019. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, you know, I'm sorry. Joe Biden can't remember what he had for breakfast. I can't remember what I reviewed last week. Hey, no. All right, so I think I can open this with a spiny. There we go. Oh, look at that. Check that out. Yeah, this. Oh, what's the name of it? This is the Voyager Plus Gulu Pro. Now, I think this has been out a while, but when I went to Smoky Mountain to see if they had it when I originally went out there, I think it may have been in March. They didn't have these in stock yet, so I didn't pick one up. And I was eventually able to pick one up. And man, the action on this thing is awesome. This thing, if you're missing out if you don't have one of these and you like a smooth action kind of work knife or like a carry knife, not exactly a huge, I don't know, maybe it does hard work. What kind of steel is on that thing? What was the steel on this? Let's check it out. I don't remember. It doesn't even say. It was something like medium okay kind of steel. Like, I don't remember. I'm not even gonna lie. I could pause this and check it out, but I'm not gonna do that. But you all check it out. Let me know down there, what steel is this? Is this like VG10 or S35 or, I don't think it was anything worse than VG10. But just an awesome, awesome knife in hand. Nice and thin. Feels really good. Check that out. I love this knife. I don't think I've done a review on it just yet. I'm way behind on reviews. I'm gonna blame COVID like everybody else does. All right, so there you go. COVID not allowing me to do reviews in my own home. Okay, let me put the Kiridashi away. Do a little bit of a shift up here. Shift up there. Shift up there. Shift up you. And you. I'm eating donuts on here. It's kind of sticky to lick this too. All right, let's keep going here. Now, this one's awesome. This is new from Cold Steel as well. Oh man, the Air Light. You guys, you're talking about a thin, carryable work knife, church knife, you know, parking lot at the bingo parlor, old man pants kind of wearing. You got the drawstring on your old man pants. You don't want them yanking down. This is the one you might carry. Somebody gets crazy with the dauber. Maybe they're calling bingo and they shouldn't have. Blam! You break this out. It's Ingo. It's so the Air Light is awesome. I love it. One thing it doesn't have is a lanyard hole, but I love it so much that doesn't bother me. This is like I've been telling people. This is like if the lawman and the what is that one? The Broken Skull. They had a baby, it would be this. It just takes that kind of that thinness from the Broken Skull, takes that hand-in-hand feeling of the lawman and just kind of merges it. Really awesome, awesome knife. I love the Air Light. They did a great job. Let's see if I can put this over here so we still have a little bit more room here. All right, do I have any more non-cold steel? I don't look like I have a bunch of non-cold steel. So I'm gonna go big, humongouser, and then the grand finale of knives that I've received this year. So here we go. The first one of the final three is, oh yeah, that Chris Voyager from Cold Steel. Oh my gosh. And you know what? We tested this. Remember, we tested this on really actually doing some slicing. It's a really cool looking knife. Like, oh, I'm gonna stab some orcs with it or something, or maybe some orcs are gonna stab me with it. But when we actually put it on the table and cut up that brisket, it was perfect. It had all these extra little humps here that actually sliced that brisket really easily. It was great. And just it's a usable knife. It just looks really, really, you know, Worlds of Warcrafty. So it looks like something Tolkien came up in his addled brain there. You know, he's over there smoking opium with whoever was his C.S. Lewis. I don't know if they're opium smokers. I'm probably sure they weren't. But I don't know. I remember they're chewing CBD gummies. I got no idea. But anyways, it's a great, great knife. Feels awesome in hand. Just it feels like the regular Voyagers in hand. So from here back, you're just looking at a regular kind of Voyager handle, that XL Voyager handle with the Grivix and that grip on there. But up here, of course, it's a lot different, a lot slicier and very cool looking, and gonna do some damage to whatever you put it to. All right, I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm going to trade out the Gulu though. It's not as impressive to look at as it is to actually feel in your hand. All right, keep going here. All right, let's see here. Put this back. Put that there. All right, so, all right, this is probably the one y'all are thinking about. Why hasn't he mentioned it yet? Well, I was holding on to it, and boom, yeah. The Formax Scout, folks. You guys, oh man, it's gonna be hard to believe. I haven't opened this one in a couple weeks at least, and holy freak. The first video I ever did on this channel was of a Formax, and I still am impressed every time I grab one of these things. So I've done close to 2,000 videos, I think, and almost 4 years of channel work, and every time I grab a Formax, whether it's this one or the regular Formaxes, it's just impressive. This thing is awesome, and for what you're gonna pay for it, it's just an unbeatable, indestructible, you're failing English, indestructible knife. And just obviously it was going to be one of my favorites. Still my new knife of my best new knife of 2020. If I had a vote, this would be it by far. Just chunky in hand, just unable to be destroyed, which is the meaning of indestructible. And oh man, I could just sit here and hold this all day and just go through the different positions on this thing and just how useful this knife would be in a pinch, or as a planned type of camp knife or hunting knife or out in the woods type of knife. I love this knife. Let me move all this up a little bit so that we can see everything all at once. Man, it's starting to look like cold steel display case here. And I know what you're thinking. What in the world could beat the cold steel Formax Scout? And it's just one thing. There's only one thing. And so I'm gonna bring it out just for a second because I haven't done a review on it yet, but I just want to show you again. Whoosh! Oh man, the Andrew Demko custom 80/20. Yeah, can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there, the number one. This is the first custom 80/20 ever made in the history of mankind. Oh man, look, it's got signed there, hand signed by Demko. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I have a more favorite knife than this, as far as like just collectible and awesome and great story behind it. There's a couple of them. There's the Demko's Demko, of course, and then there's the 5 Max and the 80/12 and the different ones, but whew, this is up there. This is up there. Maybe top 5 knives I will never ever sell. You could find in my casket if you decide to grave rob me someday. Put that on your agenda though, seriously. You could come up with a bunch of nice blades, I'm sure. All right, so that's the 80/20. I'm not going to go into that. Like I said, I'm going to show you a little bit here. And you're just like, a little bit there. Like, oh, there it is on the video, but that's all you can. Okay, I won't do that. But I'm not going to show you any more as far as what I think of it. I want to do the video first. All right, so there you go. We had that bug out. We had the double safe hunter. We had the Kiradashi. We had the Hog Deca, the SR1 Light. Great knife. Maybe the best deal on this table is that SR1 Light as far as the knife you're going to get for the money. It's right up there with the Scout. The Scout's about 50 bucks more, I think, 50 or 60 bucks more. But man, if you only had this much money, you won't feel bad. It's a great knife. All right, the Chris Voyager, the Cold Steel Formax Scout, the Air Light, and of course, then there was the Gulu from Voyager plus Gulu, and then there's the Andrew Demko 80/20 custom. All right, if y'all know which knives I reviewed, and you're like, well, you forgot this one that you reviewed. Okay, let me know down in the comments. What about that one? Now if it's not a knife I haven't reviewed, I really, of course, I can't say, yeah, that one's better, or yeah, I missed that one. But if it's something I reviewed, and maybe a fixed blade or something I missed, let me know down in the comments. Really, I don't remember everything I should, and I probably did miss something. Now, the 3V bailout obviously would be in here if I hadn't lost it. All right, let me know what you think down there. It's good to be back. Appreciate everybody that did ask where I was. You may be getting some extra M&Ms in the mail. I don't know. But leave a comment down there and tell your friends about the channel. Share this video. And I will talk to y'all later.